The corruption money will be returned to the people through public infrastructure. The Institute to Return the Stolen to the People will hold the first auction of luxury cars at the Los Pinos Cultural Complex next Sunday. The resources obtained will go to public works for the benefit of the inhabitants of the marginalized municipalities Alto Reyes Yacuna and Santa Maria Saniza in Oaxaca, announced the President Andrés Manuel López Obrador. He indicated that these actions are the result of seizures of corrupt officials and crime cells. The second auction, he said, will be of houses and apartments, among which are those of rest in Acapulco and Cozumel that former presidents used with their families and friends. In this case, the proceeds will serve to assist and rehabilitate young drug users. He adds that there will be a third jewelry auction whose money will be delivered to poor municipalities in the mountains of Guerrero. In his daily press conference, the president explained that Ricardo Rodriguez Vargas, General Director of the Services of Administration and Disposals of Assets, the SAE of the Ministry of Finance and Public Credit, SHCP, will be the head of the institute to return the stolen to the people. The official explained that some of the vehicles to be sold on Sunday are a Lamborghini Murcielago, a Ford Shelby truck, 2 Porsches, 2 Corvettes, a Mini Cooper, and a convertible Ford Mustang. The initial value is around 28 million. However, I want to clarify that due to the experience of the last auction, some goods were sold over twice their initial value. If we take an average, it was around 50% of the initial price. It is an agile process, it is quick process. I insist there is no restriction, anyone can participate. Now the president has reassigned in a framework of austerity and congruence to those luxuries that are now going to be allocated. I insist, to roads, to bridges, to schools and hospitals, among other works, said the head of the SAE and director of the new institute. During the dialogue with the media in the Treasury Hall, the president showed vehicles that the King of Jordan gave to the presidency and will be part of the National Guard team. President López Obrador showed the evening edition of the official Gazette of the Federation, in which the decree he signed was published on May 20 to eliminate the condoning of taxes on large taxpayers. This is justice for taxpayers. All citizens who have an obligation to pay taxes do so with conviction, with the idea that there are no tax privileges for anyone, he said. He recalled that in 2 presidential terms, in the last 2, the presidents condoned 400 billion pesos to large taxpayers. That is a lot of money. So we hope that everyone will fulfill their responsibility and that they will be sure that corruption will not be allowed anymore and that contributions will be handled honestly, he said. The chief of the executive said that there will be no problems of public finances because they fight against corruption. The collection recorded increase and the luxuries in the government are over. He stressed that he has signed a memorandum so that trips abroad are only made with his approval. He means trips by public servants. That only applies to public servers. This is part of the effort of the federal government so that there are no unnecessary expenses. Maybe you don't know why, because in the last 2 presidential terms, the public servers spend a lot of money. You cannot imagine how much when they travel abroad, and we all Mexicans pay for it. They take their entire family, neighbors, dogs to all the parts of the world to make tourism. Fucking corrupt. He announced that the next weekend he will present the program to support to coffee and cane producers here in Mexico. Well, that's all for this video. If you like it, please like, share and subscribe.